Spider web Zeitgeist and the webs we weave. In a world where, within the last few weeks, Wesley Clark, former high-level United States general, called for all disloyal Americans, whatever the fluck that means, to be put into internment camps until the end of the War on Terror, which was so obviously a web of deceit to begin with. Spied her spider propagandistically burning bright. Wait, that's Blake. My, said the spider to the fly. Jump right ahead in my web. Wait, that's the Rolling Stones, gathering lots of moss and moolah, dee-da-da, in the curious, quirky mind of Annie Hall's strange and frightened world of mirrors and smoke, and Frank Zappa music, and Dancing with the Stars, and being fed dreams of fame, spinning threads throughout the culture of your mind, my mind. We all mind our manners in the face of the government, the police, and the demons trapping us in the webs of stifling oppression and our adopted illusions, both within and without, twirling and spinning us up, down, and diagonally sideways through the highways and byways and the hidden nooks and crannies and bowling alleys and the dark back streets of our lives and minds, in the sacred and sometimes scary realms of Mother Maya's dancing twirls and wormhole curls within Indra's net, where everything reflects everything else, strangling our neurology and stifling our deeper inner worlds with all sorts of plastic crap in the ocean of cosmic debris and prime time programming from this and other lives, known and unknown, and perhaps yet to come, swirling through the greedy electronic octopus tentacles of various karmic banks, getting bailed out over and over again, sticking us up and getting us creatively stuck like dumbfounded, innocent citizens on the Buddha's wheel of circular samsara, hiding from us all the diamonds and gold, secreted openly in the magic vaults of our soul of souls, and requiring new interest charges on every mistake we make, on every loan we take, on every claim we stake, tying us up over and over again in an ever more convoluted and sticky web of desire, lust, and confusion, of hospital visits, doctor's bills, daily survival, and mental contusions as we wander aimlessly through the bardos, hopefully alert for signs of Ariadne's threads to guide and free us from this musky, dark, labyrinthine web that seems to have formed our very lives, brains and bodies, down to the psychic marrow, and trapped us in sticky fears as the spiders of time and ignorance are slowly putting their napkins on their laps, clutching their silverware and pitchforks, and getting ready for the feast. Oh, what a tangled web we weave when we deceive ourselves with the fool's gold of organic life and the satanic majesty's requests from various rolling stones and other cultural icons, and the darkened tony tigers at the breakfast tables of sensual delight, burning at the doors, smoking up the eyes of our ancient secret sight, baiting our egos for further such adventures within various new and improved illusions, just for you, just today, at least until we start actively looking at all the spiders in their endless eyes of eternity and learning lessons from Gandhi and other sacred spinners of the ancient spinning, weaving wheels and chakras of inner might, like John Lennon just sitting there, watching the wheels go round and round. He really loves to see them roll. And until we start seeing and honoring the sacredness of the various scary spiders in our lives and cultures, as did the American Indians, who called them and respectively, that is to say, respectfully honored them as the spider people. But in the interim, be wary of the poisonous ones with your name written on their mandibles, as unknowingly or knowingly we wander through an ambiguously imaginary door into a foreign and alien realm, and for the longest time tend to remain frozen, caught like a deer in a headlight, or like chickens with their heads cut off, running around in our repetitive, frantic tracks, blissfully ignorant of the shadowy, yet rainbow-colored clouds of Maya, dancing and swirling all around us in an invisibly visible, drunk, stammering, glamoring fashioning of the spiders of lust and time, ascending and descending the intricate steps and stairways of the spiral paths and struggles within our beings, tossing and frightening us out of our wits as we spin madly and electronically and atomically our webs of ignorance, fortifying our egos and buttressing them from the ever encroaching walls of life, magic, and illusion collapsing all around us as we hide ourselves from awareness of the ridiculous smallness of our imaginary, oh so important lives, when contrasted with the multi-layered, truly awesome webs of infinity swirling all around and within us, and vis-a-vis nothing in particular. It is curious to note that we live in a culture where millions of people have comic book movies of Spider-Man and its sequels crawling in and out of their lives, of our lives, and our minds. And meanwhile, back on Reality Ranch, or some reasonable imaginary facsimile thereof, our stalwart adventurer, sitting writing at a table in a local Starbucks, closed his notebook, snapped out of his poetic reverie, and wandered off into who knows what other adventures and unseen webs and dreams of working to learn the mystical, worldly arts of spinning more productive, loving, brave, and serviceful, compassionate webs of outer and inner delight. Before he later got into bed and tucked himself in tight and said to all the spiders everywhere, "Good day, happy, lucid dreaming, and good night."